So as we have said, Hillary Clinton is off the campaign trail today. She's recovering from pneumonia. She spoke about it last evening. She was diagnosed by doctors, she says, on Friday. We learned about it only after she collapsed while leaving the 9/11 ceremony in New York over the weekend. She says she got dizzy and that once she got into that van, she was okay. But, you know, whatever. You take a look at it, the video, and see what you think. Both Bill and Hillary Clinton have spoken out about this. They say that Hillary has had episodes like this before.
Rarely, but on more than one occasion over the last many, many years, the same sort of things happened to her when she just got severely dehydrated. And she's worked like a demon, as you know, as Secretary of State and as a senator and in the years since.
Oh, I think really only twice that I can recall. You know, it is something that has occurred a few times over the course of my life, and you know, I'm aware of it and usually can avoid it.
All right, so let's hear from the Trump campaign on this. Joining us now is David Bossie, Deputy Campaign Manager for the Trump campaign. David, welcome. Good to have you with us this morning.
Thanks, thank you.
So Donald Trump has said he wishes her well, but he also said he believes that something is going on there. What do you make of the response from the Clinton camp last night?
Well, look, I think that this just continues, Martha, to add to the confusion. You know, you have Bill Clinton saying one thing, Hillary Clinton saying another, and you have their campaign staff totally disorganized. You know, and it just continues to tell the American people they don't respect the process here. They have to be more forthcoming. You know, whether it's pneumonia or not, you know, I don't know. And so it's a very interesting dynamic with her having this problem on Sunday and then them trying to cover it up, the staff not being forthcoming, the staff not even knowing, some of the staff not knowing, and then we find out that the staff even had pneumonia as well. So you know, we hope this gets all cleared up.
Yeah.
But the truth's still yet to be found.
So the Clinton campaign says, you know, you're asking us to be more transparent. We would like the Trump campaign to be more transparent, and we would like them to release his tax returns. The IRS has said even if you're under audit, you can release your tax returns. So what do you say to that?
Well, Martha, you know, one issue has everything to do with actually being able to be commander-in-chief, and that's your health. And if Hillary Clinton's health is in question, then the American people can need to know that before Election Day. Whether or not there are plenty of lawyers who have different opinions on releasing tax returns. Mr. Trump's lawyers are saying and have been saying consistently for many years that he cannot. And so that issue has nothing to do with that.
Why is that?
Well, because he's under audit, and when you're under audit, and I think Mr. Trump's been on this show and many others talking about that issue and telling you himself that he's not able to do it because his lawyers advise against it.
All right. So, you know, is that going to change before the election, I guess, is the big question. And, you know, I think a lot of people would say it's fine. If you don't want to disclose that to the American people, you run a private company, you're a private citizen, that's your prerogative. But many believe that, you know, what you would see in there is that he pays a lower rate than a lot of people. So they, you know, there's always this argument back and forth between privacy and disclosure.
But we're trying to equate here. We're trying to equate, Martha. We're trying to equate two different things. We're talking about the health and welfare of a candidate, and we're making a political argument over Mr. Trump's taxes. Those are two different things. Mrs. Clinton had a health problem, a health scare in front of the American people live on television, okay? And now the Clinton campaign, in order to push back from that, wants to equate it to Mr. Trump's taxes. They have nothing to do with each other, and I just disagree wholeheartedly in that.
All right, so
and I'm not going to let them play
on the record, you know, feeling that way about it. It's going to continue to be the sort of transparency issue. Yeah. Each side kind of has their issue that people are pressing them on.
Well, let's talk about Mr. Trump's health. Let's talk about Mr. Trump's health. Look, he just had a physical last week.
He said he's about to release those reports, and we'll. I mean, I don't think there's much question about that. He has, you know, great stamina. He's obviously running around the country campaigning all the time, and everybody who's with him says that he has a ton of energy. So, you know, I don't think anybody's expecting any big bombshells in there, but we'll see what comes out. He has said he expects them to be absolutely fine.